10 images you've possibly never seen before that will astonish scientists. 1. Birds of paradise. Black doesn't get much blacker than the plumage of male birds of paradise, and this year, a new study revealed how these birds pull it off. It turns out that the jet black feathers of these rainforest birds are differently shaped, on a microscopic level, compared with regular black feathers. That unique nanostructure of the feathers makes them particularly prone to scattering and reabsorbing light, and that in turn makes them not only black, but so black that they appear suck light away. 2. Spiral beehive. The Australian stingless bees, Tetragonula carbonaria, in this image, captured by entomologist Tim Hurton posted to Reddit in January, work together to build this spiral nest that looks delectable enough to eat, or maybe not. The spiral-shaped towers are called brood combs, and they link together hundreds of egg chambers, forming a staircase of developing young. A fully developed nest consists of 10 to 20 layers. Each layer is one circle of a continuous spiral, herd, of the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation, CSIRO / in Australia, told Live Science. 3. Mohawk fish. In January, divers discovered a new population of rare, Mohawk-wearing fish that appear to walk on the seafloor. The fish, called red handfish Thymicthes pilatus, are extremely endangered. Previously, scientists only knew of one population of between 20 to 40 of the punkish-looking swimmers, which live off the southeastern coast of the island of Tasmania. The new population lives nearby, but researchers stayed mum on the exact location, in order to protect the fish. The discovery essentially doubles the number of red handfish scientists think are left on the planet. 4. Blue buttons. With tentacles that look more like a finely beaded necklace for royalty than stingers, jellyfish-like creatures called blue buttons, porpita, surprised residents when they began washing ashore on New Jersey beaches in the fall. Turns out, Hurricane Florence carried the tropical animals out of the Gulf Stream, pushing them northward up the east coast. 5. New brain cells. Your brain keeps making new nerve cells, even as you get older. And they're beautiful. The study, published in April, suggests that aging brains produce just as many new brain cells as young brains do, something that surprised scientists who looked at brains from corpses of individuals who died between ages 14 and 79. They sliced up each brain's hippocampus and counted the newly formed brain cells to come to their conclusion. However, there were differences between old and young brains. The older brains appeared to be making fewer new blood cells and they weren't forming new connections between brain cells as quickly. Shown here, developing nerve cells, with the nuclei shown in yellow. Six. Green-haired turtle. You can't help but think this merry river turtle should have a guitar in its claws. As Live Science's Brandon Spector described the punk rocker reptile in April, with whisker-like growths forking out of its chin and shocks of algae bursting off of its head like a punky green mohawk, the freshwater swimmer looks as much like an aging rocker as it does an endangered species. The looker drew headlines in the spring when it took spot 29 on the Zoological Society of London's list of the world's 100 most endangered reptiles. 7. Yellowstone magma pit. This year, scientists announced they were closer than ever to understanding how Yellowstone became the powerhouse of supervolcanoes. Using a computer model, the team found that 7 million years of underground unrest led up to the creation of the dual magma chambers that animate the Yellowstone caldera in modern times. Shown here, the Grand Prismatic Spring, which is one of the many signs of this hidden supervolcano. 8. Alien wasp pupae. This year, scientists found 4 tiny surprises hiding out inside fossilized fly pupae dating to the Paleogene period, about 65 million to 23 million years ago, 4 parasitic wasps. These wasps lay their eggs inside developing flies, using their host as an all-you-can-eat buffet. In most cases, the wasps consume the entire fly, before dying and becoming fossilized while still inside the fly's chrysalis shells. 9. Alien jellyfish. A family on New Zealand's North Island came upon what appeared to be a creature disguising itself as a jello mold. But, alas, this blob with its gelatinous grape-colored center, was not for eating. Rather, the family had spotted an enormous lion's mane jellyfish, Cyanea copulata. The lion's mane is the largest jellyfish species, with a bell that can grow up to 7 feet, 2.1 meters, across and a thick mop of hair-like tentacles that reach nearly 120 feet, 36.6 meters, long, according to the non-profit Oceana. 10. Tesla roadster. Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster got a ride into space as the test cargo for the first SpaceX Falcon Heavy launch back in February. Usually, first launches involve adding on hunks of metal as extra lift weight. This time, the Roadster served as that hunk of metal, with added pizzazz. It also made for some pretty striking photos that were so crisp even Musk said they looked fake. Part of the reason for that is that light travels through the vacuum differently than it travels through air or water. In addition, Earth's atmosphere is filled with particles, such as soot, dust and water droplets, that aren't present in space, and can alter how Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.